So, with the fall season pretty close, we are going to be going through the heat system to see if we can do any better with the heating in this old 2000 Jeep Cherokee I have. And yeah, so I checked the oil, I will let it get up to operating temperature, and let's see. Okay, the engine's running now, as you could probably hear. It's not up to operating, it's barely on off the peg right now. You can tell I have a little bit of an exhaust leak because it goes pinta, 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 pinta. You can tell it's got a little bit of an exhaust leak. Let's see how we're doing over here. It's at 100, around almost up to 150, I guess. Okay. We are blowing at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so I guess I'll test out my painting skills on this wiper. Alright. No turning back now. It's good. Good stuff. Wow, this just isn't my zone. Ritty-dee-doo, ritty-dee-da. Gonna use some spray paint that's basically empty. You really just want to get it on there. Alright, let's see how I did. Alright, I got some old brake drums. They're actually in better condition than mine currently has. They got still a little bit of tread left, you can see where the wear mark is. You still got some stuff left on it, but they're very rusty. But believe it or not, these are in actually better condition than the ones that are on my wheel right now. So, take some sandpaper, just start going away at it. Some primer on these. You don't have to be completely perfect with this because this is a pretty old drum. You want to just get a nice coat or two laid on there pretty nice. Okay, I have the Jeep jacked up just enough so I can get to the wheel. And I have the thing in four-wheel drive and in park, and I have a stone in front of it. So, we're good. Some of these lugs are cracked, I know. That wasn't bad. That one wasn't as bad. And I'll crack the rest of these loose. That's satisfying. Okay, now that all the lugs are loose, you can just undo them with a socket wrench. And a little help from our tire iron, and all the lugs are off. They say not to do this, but there you go. And the tire is free. Alright, tires into the vehicle. Now, let's see. It's loose. Alright, well, we got the old drum off. It's a lot of penetrating fluid. You can't really see it because it's pitch dark out, but it's off. So I usually get two of the same questions. First of all, what is the matter with you? And second of all, are you insane when doing a brake job? And I only have an answer for one of your questions. Yes, I do like to sand down the shoes a little. So I charged my phone up. And now, just sanding this stuff down. Making for good contact. As you can see, the penetrating fluid freed up my axle. Looks like I might need some new U-joints because I'm moving the axle, but the drive shaft isn't moving. Good stuff. Alright, good news. I got the adjuster freed up. Look at that. And let the brake adjusters do the rest. Just a quick leak check to make sure the master cylinder isn't leaking. And it does not appear to be, so that's good. Someone always asks, do you ever work in a garage? Only when I'm using stuff for parts like this. Alright, and here's my drum that I restored. It's still a little rough, but it looks great. I scuffed up the edges. You got some nice lines now. It's great. It's like when you hone out an engine, you got the nice swirlies on them. So you always want to get that stuff off. You don't want that stuff clogging up your brake system and maybe giving you a little bit of brake fade, and nobody likes that. So brake tool, if you really want to call them that. And set it back a little. I don't know why this isn't going back up now. There you go. There you go. Now it's locking. Before it wasn't locking. Still tight. Hey, there you go. Wow, look at that. I'll set it back a little more. Wait. There you go. Gonna use some anti-seize on this axle shaft thing. Give it a pretty generous coating of it. Cause you got a little on the threads here. Maybe this is even a little too much. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, people. This is so easy, I could probably just do it one-handed even. Yep. There you go. Look at that. That thing looks nice too. If I could get the camera to focus. That thing actually looks pretty nice.